guys? How everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Mr. Run Your Mouth logo. Well, sorry. I am going to review for you guys today Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? Alright, so for all those who don't know, Dragon Ball Super Broly is like the third installment of the Dragon Ball Super series, which focuses on our favorite character, Broly, right? So if anybody knew what Broly was before, he doesn't exist. That one never mattered. This is the real one. This is the one that Toriyama himself, the creator of Dragon Ball, has created for us, and this is the story they decided to tell. So a lot of great moments in here that actually got me involved in the film. Now, I saw some clips online that were floating around, but I didn't really get to digest or dissect the entire film. I really wanted to wait till the dub version came out. And I would say I was pleasantly surprised. Phenomenal animation. I think I see that everywhere going online. Nobody's doubting the animation. No one's doubting the clarity of it all, the dub, the sound, the effects. Nobody doubting any of that, okay? So I don't really want to go into too much about what everybody already knows what to expect, because we already know that it's a great Dragon Ball Z film, okay? It is a great Dragon Ball Z film, Dragon Ball Super film, whatever. It definitely stands on its own, and it's definitely going to be the most lucrative Dragon Ball film. Now, that's without question. Now, I really want to dig into the things that bothered me about this film, okay? Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of slack because people out there are, die-hard Dragon Ball fan, as am I. I'm a big fan. I love it all. I'm definitely, what I want to say that disappointed me, and dare I say it, I wanted a little bit more dialogue. Just a tad bit more. Not overkill about, beating the dead horse, but a little bit of dialogue during the time that Broly is going head to head with two protagonists, with Goku and Vegeta. Like, I felt like it did not capture what I felt those characters would be wondering during the time. Like, one, obviously they was wondering where he was at, where he come from, how strong is he, but I'm talking about like really capture like what's happening around here. To me, I felt like for two guys, right, and I don't know if this is a spoiler, but I'll put a spoiler around here anyway, just in case people. For two guys who had no idea other Saiyans from their planet existed, they were very quick to try to take this guy out. Like, they did not care what this man had going on. They were like, I don't care what you got going on. You on the wrong side, homie. You on that side over there. You hanging out with Frieza, B? You hanging out with Frieza? That's your peoples? Nah, that's how they approached him. Like, yo, what you doing with this lame-o right here? Like, feel me? That's what you want to play for? You want to play for that side? Oh, I'm gonna get you on that side. Then that's the way. You want to get on that side? I'm gonna Kamehameha you that way on that side. But like, all jokes aside, I felt like, while there were some great moments in the film, obviously, and they did have some dialogue, and it's hard to talk when the guy isn't really trying to talk at all. Like Broly, he was real Stone Age Broly. He talked to you like what's the guy from Mice and Men? That's how he talked. Like, hey, I am Broly. Like he was just, you can tell he was a Neanderthal. You can tell he was out there. Like he definitely didn't know what was going on in the world, what power was, what any transformation was. But the story, I felt like the story was good. I did hear that it was a 3-hour film, so I'm really curious to see what was involved in the 3-hour script from Toriyama. But for the movie's perspective, my only real problem, I felt like everybody should see the movie. It's a great movie if you're a Dragon Ball fan. You're going to enjoy it. You're not going to be disappointed. I never thought I would say I didn't want action, because watching Dragon Ball Z, I felt like there was too much dialogue, too much people talking about what they're doing and what they're going to do. Like, no. This one, there wasn't no talking. They were about that action. And they delivered. I mean, beautifully delivered. I'm talking about, there is not one time that there was an action sequence that I did not think was a beautifully presented action sequence. I just felt like there should have been more reaction for some reason. Like, Goku was really good. Sean Schemmel was phenomenal with it. Obviously he joked around a lot. I felt like his comedic timing was really on par. I feel like he definitely elevated Goku's character in many ways, as well as Chris Sabat with Vegeta. I feel like Vegeta was phenomenal. He was way cooler, way calmer, way collective. He was definitely the one in control way more in that entire movie than any other character, I felt like. But I want a little bit more of just back and forth between, maybe a little bit, whether it be just acknowledging what they're going on or acknowledging what they've been through, or just really trying to dissect more information from this being who is just on a rage, from what his father tested. So that's the only real thing. I guess the only other thing that I really was bothered about, right, was one, and this might be another spoiler, because I don't want to get into too many spoilers, and this isn't really a big one. Like the extra sensu beams, right? If you're familiar with the sensu beams, it's a little green pill that pretty much re-energizes your power and gives you more strength, heals your wounds, makes you ready to go for round 2, right? Like the little blue pill, really, but it's green. But so this one, they didn't have any, right? And I don't have a problem that they don't have any, because I think it's a cheat, obviously, in the fights, because I feel like these guys are winning because they're getting a second wind, they're getting a second life. Like, nah, homie, you ain't giving sensu beams to nobody else but Cell. Like, you gotta get it. This is endurance. This ain't no game. This ain't no game for you to play around. Like, I ain't about to give you no chance. But I felt like the fact that they even mentioned it, on 2 separate occasions, and we're in a world where people can travel at lightning speed in a blink of an eye to deliver something. Don't tell me you ain't got nothing. All right, don't tell me you don't got it. All right, especially when you're communicating with somebody who ain't even there. What you doing, bruh? For real. Let's be honest right here. Let's be honest. What are you doing but hanging out that you couldn't bring my dog a sensu bean? All right? I don't want to get too much into it, but that's one thing that I felt was a little bit like, especially when you got so many characters not there. Like, hold on, bro. Like, it's just not the season if it ain't coming around. There were just a lot of things that I felt like they didn't want to keep to just the movie, to just the core base and the core characters. And I understand it. Like I said, it was a phenomenal movie. I think one thing that really made it amazing was the fact that I saw it in theater with so many, I was by myself, but I saw it with so many people that were there. I didn't think so many people were going to be there. It was a pretty early viewing, and it was great. The energy from the room definitely made the movie pop out more, because for the parts that I didn't laugh at or I didn't jump at, they did. So I was preview to it. So it definitely gave me a bigger insight. The only other thing that I would probably say that I wish would have been a little bit more fleshed out would probably be, why would they allow Frieza just to hang out like that? You know what I mean? Like, why? This is a man that has constantly been trying to destroy your world and your life, and has done so many times. And y'all just continue to allow this man to just chill? Just chill? Like, this dude, this is like having a mass murderer just hanging out, and you don't want to lock him up. Did nobody go to jail in this shit? Like, they either die. Is there no, like, actual jail? And I do want to say, when the season comes back, right, when Dragon Ball Super comes back and it picks it up on TV, I don't want to see the Galactic Patrol. Not right away. All right. Now, I know a lot of people might feel different about it. They want to see, they already seen the movie. It's after the movie. Let's go on. They hate seeing the re-editions of the films that go into the TV show. I don't mind that, because there's so much backstory that obviously that you just want to capture, that you want to understand. I don't know if I'm alone on that. I might have watched it too much. I might have, binged it a little bit, where I was kind of like, oh, I didn't even see these in the movies. So it was intriguing. I want to see what they do with that when it comes down to the Dragon Ball Brawly inserting into the series. But I really hope they don't start with this Galactic Patrol stuff. Like, I don't have a problem with it. It seems interesting. They're obviously bringing new fighters and beings, and that's the only time they're ever talking about people being locked up, because I guess somebody gets released. But flesh out the Brawly story a little bit more, right? Like, I just wanted to see more of a reaction. Like, I feel like Goku and Vegeta's had so much time to build their entire, like, relationship, and you're meeting someone else from your part, like, someone else from your hood, your place of birth, and y'all was too quick to eliminate this dude, or y'all wanted to eliminate this dude a little bit too fast. Like, I felt like, and then you had Whis. Like, why wasn't Whis more, like, conscious of seeing, like, yo, what's really about to happen? He looked like he was happy. Like, he was like, yeah, you gonna get this dude right here. You gonna get him right here. Like, nah, bro, like, chill. Don't you know that this man don't really want to be out there like that? You were just okay with these dudes by just annihilate somebody because you've been so bored and seeing a real fight that you just want to see this dude get bodied. And I mean, I don't have a problem with it to a degree, because I get it, you're saving lives. But my dog, like Gogeta, shouldn't be a spoiler, but Gogeta didn't hold no punches. I guess I was all Vegeta in that boy. I might as well have been Vegeta because I don't know what was going on. That man was not trying to let this dude catch a second wind or do anything. So besides all of that, obviously the music was phenomenal. Obviously the sound effects were good. The visual effects was great. CGI was on point. I just felt like maybe the dialogue will stretch out a little bit. I felt like there should have been a lot more, at least with Vegeta. You know, at least give me some more dialogue for Vegeta. Like, he was on the sidelines for a while. When he was in the Tournament of Power, he had a lot of good stuff to say on the sideline. You know, like, he made a lot of good points. He pointed out a lot of good things, and he had a lot of good arguments. Like, they just watching. I felt like he should have peeked into his mind a little bit, like, you know, to discover why they banished Broly. You know, his father did it. You know, at least give me more emotion from him with his father. Like, you know, he at least saw his father. Unlike Goku, he knew who his father was. He was there with him. Like, you know, he was there when they died. Like, he knew all of this things. So just even though he wasn't on the planet when it happened, he was aware of it, and I felt like he was just pretty cold-hearted to it, to be fair. And I mean, I guess that's just his character. I can't be upset about it. But I would say the movie, I give it off of a rating, 1 out of 10. I'd definitely say this is a solid 9 film. I would say it's a solid 9 film, maybe 9.5. Just because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, I feel like it was definitely delivered into action, into animation, the things that really made you gravitate towards it, and relationship. It didn't really get into family as much besides Broly. I would argue that Broly was more of a main character, if anything, because, you know, you would look at it like the antagonist was really Vegeta and Goku. But no, it definitely came together in a way where I feel like there's so much questions left that they're gonna flesh out later on. So I know I've been critical this entire video, but I just feel like, help me out to understand, you know, why you had a whole bunch of Z fighters that couldn't do anything on the side, couldn't prepare anything. I'm talking about anything. Couldn't even make you a coffee. You know what I'm saying? Give you some more energy. Nothing. All these people just chilling, like, and nobody senses the fight that's about to destroy the world. I mean, granted, they gave us good POVs and some of the most phenomenal POVs. Like, there was this one scene where Broly is just chasing Goku down, and I felt like that was by far one of the most clever and really influential moments of the films when it comes down to grabbing the audience and making sure that they didn't disappoint. Like, overall, the film did its job, and it did its job very well. Maybe because I'm just a little bit older and I had time to develop the desire and love for these characters in a way where I feel like I would be thinking similarly to them. And maybe I was just disappointed that I didn't see it on the screen, but I'm not the creator. I'm not Toriyama. He out there doing his big thing. He making dumb money. He ain't trying to worry about what the hell I got going on. He ain't even making it for American people, to be honest. So I don't even know. I mean, he doing what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? He doing what he want to do. Shout out to you, brother. Keep on doing it. I'm still going to support. I love it. If you enjoyed this review, I got more coming around. I told you, content won't stop. 2019, Mr. Run Your Mouth. We out.
Give me your money.